Hi everyone, I'm Paula Jimenez. I am an SDSU student in the field of marketing, and my business is called Is Complexions. The name comes from an Aztec word, is meaning woman. This is a plan that is just more than beauty. It's representing and celebrating deeper Mexican skin tones that are often overlooked by mainstream beauty, the typical beauty you see. And today I will walk you through the concept of the markets, the strategies behind the brand, and why I decided to choose this topic. Ace Complexions will be a exclusive makeup brand for Mexican skin tones, more adding in golden tones, olive tones to it. The main product will be foundation and concealer, adding a fusion of skincare like sunblock since radiation in Mexico is very high, and having a support system of AI chat because I do want to start out in an online store, then add on a in-person store in the future. Our mission is to empower Mexican women by celebrating their natural beauty. We want to create a product that actually matches our skin tone to boost our confidence, to make women feel seen in this industry. This isn't about changing yourself. This is about changing your perspective and embracing yourself and your heritage. What we're focused on mainly is having a online store to focus on. It would be our name www.iscomplexions.com.mx if you're from Mexico, and our future plans would be having a in-person store in Puerta de Hierro, in Zapopan, Jalisco, and Guadalajara, one of the most important cities in Mexico with a lot of diversity. And that's our plan as if right now, but to start off, say, we would start with the online store. Mexico is known to be a very diverse place where there's color everywhere, there's diversity, but there's a big problem with colorism. It hasn't always been this way. Lighter shades are often look much better than darker tones, and this complexion is here to change that by offering more shades, darker skin tones, golden tones made for by our community and for our community. For our market position, we are trying to be more in a differentiation strategies. We want to be distinguished from other brands. We are trying to be authentic, exclusive, be deeply rooted in our roots. We are not trying to be generic. We're not trying to be Eurocentric. We want to be a go-to brand for Mexican women to feel comfortable with. And as we grow, we want to stay with our authenticity and reach a global audience. The logo that you can see has very bright colors, but I wanted to keep it simple with something that represents Mexico, like the artisan's heart that is very well known. And also, there's a shade of pink in there that is called the Mexican pink that was invented in Mexico, that has a more of a deeper fuchsia type of color that is very distinguished from other type of pinks. Our first main goal is to build a strong Latino beauty community, and our second would be expand the brand recognition within Mexico and to the United States. We'll be doing this by partnering with Latina influencers on TikTok, Instagram, and making makeup tutorials to encourage others. Our objective are to gain about 50,000 followers on Instagram within the first 6 months and increase our sales within 25% and our website sales. Our tactic by this is to have real transformations. For example, have a high-end foundation that has not a lot of skin range and have our and compare it to see how it fits better in our skin. And also, we would like to give PR packagings to the influencers that are willing to try out One of our biggest strengths within the brand would be having a cultural connected, being very cultural focused, and being bilingual, having the bilingual service, whether it's in Mexico, whether it's in the United States. I expect my brand to be both Spanish and English to make everyone feel comfortable and have more confidence within what they're receiving. Weaknesses would be another brand coming in and having a competition. It's not, we want to make this as preserved, exclusive, but that could be a chance of a new brand coming in or us not having enough budget as planned. One of the biggest opportunities we have is to connect with a large audience in social media. We want to grow in the Latin community, having a big mark in the beauty market, and we want a big demand with it. One of our biggest threats would be a bigger brand with a bigger budget coming in and copying our products, our idea, our concept, or not having enough recognition with it that years. Since we don't want any skin issues or health issues, we do want to implement the FDA skincare law and also implement the bilingual label law that requires workers to have two languages or more within the company. In economically speaking, we do want to focus more on e-commerce. We want to grow within the online community, and also the prices would be very different in Mexico and in the US. I want my product to be focused within the price in Mexico and stay in another price in the United States, just to stay fair for the Mexican community. We want to implement and push diversity within the Mexican community and be more on the TikTok side since it's more trendy right now, and stay on the beauty side. That would be our social part of it. In our tech side, we would implement the AI throughout our website. So to answer any questions that you have or just to make the customer feel seen. Within our demographic, our main audience would be obviously Latina women, women with a darker complexion within the age range of 18 to 35, who value the authenticity within our brand. Geographically speaking, we do want to stay within the online presence, but in the future, within 2 years after, we want to be in a populated mall throughout Mexico first and then reaching to the United States. And we want pride in identity. We want people to feel comfortable with themselves. And online shopping will be our priority and a heavy presence online. For our main target profile, we want, for example, a 24-year-old lady who is Latina living in the north of Mexico, where the sun hits the most, where our skin tends to change up throughout the years, and follows a lot of beauty influencers on Instagram, has a big presence online, shops for skincare and makeup monthly, and that she's willing to spend money on products that are made for her skin tone. Our first launch, it would be our Tono Real foundation, which is a hydrating foundation that is very buildable and offers undertones accurate to our shades. And for our quality check, we want to have a skin quiz online to have the best skin match for the person buying it. And if someone doesn't feel satisfied with our product, they have 30 days to test our products and return it, and they will have their money back. Our pricing is a mix of demand plus competition based. We want its complexions to feel premium but still be affordable. Our foundation in the US will be priced at $22, and our foundation will be priced $10 in Mexico since it's a geographic pricing. But we want the price to be high enough to reflect the quality, but also low enough to compete with the mainstream brands. Something else that I wanted to add is a 10% off when subscribing to our emails and our first purchases. We want our customers to feel welcome and that it's worth buying from us. Now moving on to the promotional mix. Talking about channels, something direct that I want to mention would be the website, would be www.iscomplexions.com. Indirect would be Latina owned boutiques in the future. Digital would be Instagram shopping or TikTok shop, that is very viral right now. And advertising would be in Instagram reels, stories, sending PR packages, having TikTok trends, tutorials, and ads where Latinas are mainly the focus. Controlling our company is very important for us to grow and understand what we're doing wrong. We'll be tracking our growth on social media, run customer certification surveys, check revenues, and each of the 4Ps will be reviewed monthly. We will also be reviewing the product returns and reviews to see why, where, what went wrong, price matching, engagement in our website, and monthly checks. Overall, inclusivity within my own community is very important for me. It's a step forward in society, and this is my project. I hope you liked it. Here's more information within the reference, and thank you so much.